What's going on? This is Fuego Beast Radio back, and I'm on the line with Noah Silver. What's up, man?
Not a whole lot, dude. How you doing?
Oh, I'm chilling, man, chilling. Just trying to get through the weekend, long weekend and all, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's always a good thing, right?
Definitely, definitely. So, I mean, we could just jump right into it, man. I know you the genre that you come with a couple of different genres now. Actually, before I even get into that, I want to know, you're solo, right?
Yeah, it's excuse me. It is a solo project, but I do have a group of guys who are really good friends of mine, and
Okay.
every now and then I call them together for full band shows, and
Oh,
yeah, they're a great, talented group of musicians, and yeah, I'm actually playing the CD release show with them on April 26th at DC9, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be
oh
a really
man, that's really big right there, man. Definitely. Is it like an invite only or how is that?
wait. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Is it an invite only or is it like open to the public that
Oh no, it's a public show, man. It's gonna be on a Thursday. Like I said, April 26th. It's a completely public show. It's gonna be loud and it's gonna be awesome. It's the kind of show you're definitely gonna want to bring a couple friends for. In my opinion, it's probably gonna be the best show that I play for like the next like 8 or 9 months. So it's the one to go to.
okay, great, man. That's I'm definitely looking forward to it myself. That's a Thursday, that's perfect. What time?
I think they're about to announce. I'm not sure exactly, but I think the show's probably going to start at 8, and we've got a couple opening acts. So
Okay.
like Shayna Hoare and Scott T. And there's a middle act right now that we're still working out, but we're gonna be headlining, so we're gonna be going on a little bit later in the night. But you definitely want to catch the opening acts because there are a bunch of really good musicians as well.
Okay, what I'm going to do is after we finish with this, I will get the information from you, and I always stay connected to you because as I told you prior to getting on here, I support your music and good music period. So, I'm still gonna stay connected with you. But I definitely want to know more information as far as pricing and stuff. But we don't have to get into that right now. Um,
Sure.
so definitely. So like I said, I checked out your website. I really like the music. I like where you're coming from with everything. I think you're saying a lot of things that a lot of music today of every genre is kind of like it's going to me like it was going downhill. So it's good. It's like refreshing to see an artist that's keeping it real and maintaining the music part of everything.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Personally, I don't know if it's so much that music's going downhill. I feel like since it's so much easier now
Yeah.
for everybody to be able to record music at such a high caliber for such a low price. We're
Yeah.
just getting
Yeah.
just a lot more music is what's happening. And don't get me wrong, I think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and that is so accessible to everybody now. And I certainly don't think I would have been anywhere near where I am right now without recording quality like this being so accessible.
Mm-hmm.
But part of what comes with it is there's a learning curve for everybody, And I certainly spent years working on writing my music and recording it. And there were plenty of years where I just wasn't very good. And
Yeah.
because so many people are doing it, there's going to be a large amount of music that just isn't at a professional level yet.
Yes.
You kind of have to sift through that
Yes.
to find some of the other bands and musicians who have reached that professional level.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 100% supportive of everybody who is trying to achieve that level and going through it. That's just it's just different today than it was back then. It's a little harder to find the music you're looking for, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but I think it's worth it in the end.
Yeah, and when I say downhill, I mean like for instance, I'm not too sure as far as how old you are, but I mean just by the way you talk, I seen you've been around. You're not 15. You know what I mean? So
No, not 15. I'm not 40.
exact
I'm not even 30. I'm not 30,
exactly
but I'm not 15.
that's the thing. So
That is
you
true.
my thing is that I see a lot of bands these days that they like I know a one band, it's different, but I can't lie and pretend like I liked it. They pretty much don't play any instruments at all. Everything is digital, through I'm just sure you're familiar with like Reason and Acid Pro and all that stuff. So they don't really play any instruments, and I thought that was taken away from the band part of it. You know what I mean? Only because I do music also, and I believe that you should be able to take your studio to the stage, no doubt. But I believe in live music also. You should be able to make music that you could play with a guitar, drums. You know what I mean?
Sure. That's a tricky thing there.
Yeah.
Because the power of what you can do in the studio now has developed. There's just so much interesting stuff that you can do that if you were to try to replicate it on stage, you would just the way it is on the recording, you would need like 15, 20 people on stage. And there are plenty of my own songs where I have so much going on with like I really like working with different instruments that you don't hear every day in my recordings. But to try to replicate that on stage would be foolish. So my philosophy is, okay, I'll take the core song that I have that might have like 7 different weird things like an accordion in like one of my songs, Oh So Sweet. We have an accordion in it. Like, where am I going to get an accordion player to come on stage for one song?
Exactly.
But I can still take that core song, which it's fundamentally like it's a fun like driving song, and just kind of give it a different tint. Like with the guys I play with, we don't try to emulate exactly the way the recording sounds. We try to take a lot of these songs that are a little more pop and they're really fleshed out and produced in the studio, and we try to make it more of like a rock show,
Exactly.
And
yeah.
They're still the same songs, and if you heard them, on the recording, you definitely like know the song and you can sing along to it. But if we were to try to emulate that with 5 guys, it just wouldn't work.
Oh,
so
of course.
Take it and
of course.
We give it a different feel.
Of course. I'm just speaking about just the fact that if you pretty much cancel out instruments. Like I know I deal with a lot of different musicians, and I have a few that will say no, none of us play any, and it's fine. It's fine, because you don't necessarily have to. But I just feel like that's gonna start becoming a habit of people, and they might not do what you do. They might actually just never play with a band, and I feel like it might take away from it a little bit. But that's just me. You know what I mean? That's me. It's not saying that it's garbage or it's whack or nothing like that.
Talking about somebody programming their song into the computer and not actually, they're apples and oranges, there is some incredible stuff you can do like that, and it's really beautiful music, a lot of it. And if you try to translate that to a live show, sometimes it just won't work. And that's where the artist really just has to ask themselves, what am I trying? What are my goals? On music. What am I trying to do? Am I trying just to like have a lot of fun and create some good stuff in the studio and just be okay with the fact that I know I'm not really going to be able to do any good live shows? And if that's what the artist is okay with, then that's up to them.
Exactly.
As far as whether that's like the trend that's coming, I don't think so. I mean, I certainly maybe a portion of music is going to be like that, at least for a while, because there's all this amazing stuff that's now at our fingertips in the studio. But you can go out anywhere in the city and run into 5 people on the metro, and you see them carrying their guitar or their violin.
Oh yeah.
And there's just I don't think it's ever going to be possible for just digital music
to just take over.
Like,
yeah.
The flat out fact is, man, it's fun playing instruments. It's fun. I mean, that's really why the core reason that all of us musicians are doing it is because we really, really like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so there's always going to be music available where people are playing live shows and trying to have the live shows sound as good as possible.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. And just so you guys know, that's a real musician right there. What he's saying, all y'all need to realize that's like the perfect answer to like my question. I don't even have any more questions on this topic right here because that's like he just narrowed everything down and speaking from a person who really, knows the art and really is passionate about music in general. So I think you can kind of show a lot of people that are kind of like in the middle of it that really don't know how to put it in words. You summed it up for them right there. And yo man, I know I'm sold. If you guys aren't sold in this first 10 minutes, you have a problem. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to one of Noah's tracks and we're gonna be back.
All right.
Flip a coin, it lands on me. I take perfect heat of hands. Steadies the path to her pillow and her bed. I'll push past the rest unsaid and prove promises in our shower. She's regrown her flower in an hour of need. Honey, now, can't you hear my heart humming now? We're strumming the strings of my Icarus wings. Flow flutter now. She's a star and I'm shooting. Cascade down her skin. Twinkle, twinkle, wink, and I am in. With a swing, soft and smooth, seconds at my heels. The crowd goes nuts when I bring the glory home. Honey, now, can't you hear my heart humming now? We're strung in the strings of my Icarus wings. Flow flutter now. You've locked me down, hot hook and sinker, letting my lips dig deeper, luscious linger.
Silver modern science in the house. We're gonna turn it up just a little bit. I like that. Listen up.
The ship is boarding, so you better get your ticket now. I got the glory enough to burn the Soul City down. She is a star, but one day her light, well, it may burn out. She'll tell you lies to set her story, story, story. I got the glory, I got the glory, glory. I got the glory, I got the glory, glory. I got the glory, I got the glory, glory. I got the glory, I got the glory, glory. Flip a coin, it lands on me. I take perfect heat of heads. Rush from the thorns of the rose bed.
Fuego Beats Radio back speaking with Noah Silver. Talking about a lot of things, man. He's breaking it down. And the dude is, like I said, I'm like, wow, because the guy is very knowledgeable about a lot of different things. I haven't even asked him about business stuff, but I can see it. Like I can just see this guy Noah is y'all gonna see him up in lights very soon, if not in the next couple of hours. Like, see, I'm that serious. I'm not even like just talking. Like, it's not just about the fact that your music is as good as it is, but just the way you are. The humbleness that I see, the dedication, your work ethic. I see it in your songs and just from speaking with you for these few minutes.
Well, thank you. I mean, honestly, dedication is, to me, the biggest factor of success. If you push yourself 200% to keep getting better and getting better and getting better, you're going to get better.
Exactly.
That's the biggest part. And it's not everything. As you said, there's a lot of business that's involved, and you have to make, the smartest decisions you can at when certain opportunities come up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it just, this may be a really lame example, but there's this anime show called Naruto, and I don't really watch anime that much anymore. But for anybody who's ever seen this show, this kid Naruto, he's the main character. He starts off just like everybody in the village just hates him, just hates this kid, and he's not very talented. And just he's really just shunned by the entire village. And throughout the series, like, he winds up constantly beating all these odds against him because he's just got unending stamina. Like, all these people who were so much more talented than him wind up fighting this kid, and he beats them because he just keeps getting up and getting up and getting up. And eventually, there comes a point where, like, he manages to overcome the odds because he keeps getting up and going back into it. And that's how I feel how it is with music. Like, I'm certainly not, the most talented musician ever. Nowhere near it. I know so many other musicians that are so much more talented than I am. But, I never stop thinking about how I can make my music better and try to be more successful. And that's just why, I'm getting where I am. And, I've got so much further to go, for sure. But I'm not going to stop until I get there. And even if I do get there, I'm not going to stop then, because I'm sure there's going to be even more I can go,
No, that's really good. A question I did have is, you said you're from Silver Springs, right? Maryland?
Well, I live in Silver Spring now. I grew up in D.C. proper, near American University.
Oh, okay. So how is how is your community as far as fan base? Like, are they supporting you? Or
yeah, I mean, it's tricky. The issue these days is, back, I guess, maybe like 15 years ago or so. At least from the way I hear it, I'm not that old. But what it sounded like was back like 15, 20 years ago. Say it's a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday night, and you've got a show at a certain venue, right?
Uh-huh.
There would be all these people who would come to the show just because they know that the venue books good music, and they just want to go out and check out some new bands,
Okay, yeah.
Whereas these days it's a little different. Basically, you have to have really good recordings, and then people listen to your recordings, before the show, and if they happen to like your sound, then maybe they'll come out and see your show. But it's kind of flipped on its back a little bit. You really had to push your music and have some really good recordings beforehand in order to get people to come out to see your music. And like I said, it's not as bad because recording now, like I said, to get a good recording is a lot less expensive than it was back then. But that's just the way it is, and there's not much we can do to change it. But you just gotta work it the way things are now.
Okay. And also speaking about venues, which I guess which venues have you performed locally in the DMV area? If there's so many, you could just highlight a few that you've done?
Sure. Locally in DC, I guess some of the more fun ones I've done. I played the Rock and Roll Hotel back a little bit before Christmas. What else did I play? I played the National Cherry Blossom Festival a couple of years ago. I played Comet Ping Pong. I'm trying to think. I took a little bit of a hiatus from playing shows. I guess about 6 months or so, and before then, just because I was working on recordings. But yeah, those are some of the fun ones, you know.
Okay, cool. And you've done like out of the area stuff too, like out of another state, overseas, or anything?
Oh yeah, I played Philly a good few times. I've got some fans out there and some friends out there. I played Doc Watson's, although I don't think they're around anymore, which is a shame. They were a fun venue. I also played World Cafe Live one time, which is a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've done some little acoustic shows up in Boston, New York, Florida, California, just here and there. But those were more just for fun, because I just wanted to travel around a bit and just play some music in some different places.
No, that's really good right there. I mean, that sounds like you're well-rounded and everything, and as far as you did different type areas, you did just, you're not just strictly local. You're trying to move around a lot, and that's a real good thing right there. Do you have any? I guess you could say, you know what? I'm gonna save this question for. Well, actually, no, I won't. Which artist, I guess is your like influence you the most, or is there any? It could be a person, not necessarily have to be an artist, but is there any, that influences you to, or got you started, or anything like that?
Yeah, well, my all-time favorite band is definitely hands down Sublime.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Bradley, and you can definitely hear it in a lot of my songs. Bradley Noel, he was just he had the most remarkable melodies and just such a soothing, soulful voice. It's just impossible to duplicate what he had. And as soon as I heard Sublime when I was just a teenager, like immediately I was hooked. And then as I started getting to college, I got into a lot more of their not as famous songs and stuff, and just completely fell in love with them. Their music is just so amazing. After Sublime, there's a few bands that I'm really, really into, and I've actually had the fortune to collaborate with them. There's a band that was big in California, in like the Oakland area back in the 90s. They were called the KGB. The lead singer of that, his name was Toby, and now he's in a project called Pale Boy. He does a lot more like hip hop kind of stuff.
Okay.
But his music he's just an incredibly talented songwriter. And I guess a couple of years ago, I got to collaborate with him on a couple songs. One of them is called Lila Tove. I released it and the remix he did of it on an EP last October. The EP is called Werewolf. It's actually available for free on my Bandcamp.
Okay.
NoahSilvermusic.bandcamp.com, I believe, and it's up for free on there if you want to check it out.
Okay.
And then a couple other bands that I'm really, really into. No More Kings. They had the top video on YouTube for a week in 2006. This guy, his name is Pete Mitchell. He's the lead singer and the songwriter. He's just a fun guy. He's really cool, and he wrote this song called "Sweep the Leg," which is about Johnny from the Karate Kid, and he had a video that had the entire living male cast of the Karate Kid.
Wow!
It's really, really, really cool. And
wow.
I guess back in 2006, I saw this video, and I just really got into his music. And maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, I contacted him, and yeah, he did a couple remixes for me, and they're going to be on this upcoming album. And the other band I'm really, really into is called Modern Science. They're a couple guys from Las Vegas, and they're also extremely talented. and they've just got a lot of really fun funk rock songs, and they did a few remixes for me too that are going to be on the upcoming album. So yeah, those are really my main influences. Sublime, the KGB / Paleboy, No More Kings, and Modern Science. Those guys, if you haven't heard their stuff yet, definitely go check them out. They're very, very talented, and they've got a lot of original music, and they're just fun bands.
No, that's great right there. I mean, I'm definitely aware of Sublime. You know, that's one of the.
Oh yeah, who isn't, right?
You already know.
I'm always shocked when I run into somebody, say at like a bar or something, and like somehow it comes up and it's like, hey, do you like Sublime? And they're like, no, I don't really like Sublime. And this happens maybe like I've maybe met like 3 or 4 people in my life that have ever said that they don't like Sublime.
Dude,
and I look at them, my jaw just kind of drops. Like,
let me
really?
let you know. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I gotta drop my man Mark, man. That's like my best friend right there. I got 2 best friends, and that's one of them, Mark. He played bass guitar, or actually plays bass guitar, and this dude used to. I was big on. I only like hip hop. I only do hip hop. Like when I was growing up, I was just hip hop. And you know, my brother played in rock bands. Like, I mean, he's opened up for Led Zeppelin and a couple others. So it's like all I cared about was hip hop. So my boy Mark made me like sit through. He kind of tricked me into like staying the night at his house because, you know, girls and all. So I went the whole night. Like,
that's always a good reason, right?
So yeah, Sublime, Slightly Stoopid, and some other one. And I'm like, yo, the Sublime was like, damn, this dude is like really big on them. And he got me really like more open-minded, you know? And after that, I was like, wow, I was...
Let me guess. Did he play? Were you really hooked on Summertime? Was that the one?
Oh my God. Okay, let's not get into it. Because we'll go on for hours. It was crazy, though. I was like, man. Because I didn't think, you know, I would appreciate something else. And he just was like, man. Because he's like everything. Like, you know, my friend, he like every type of music, you know. So I was like, okay, well, let's hear this, you know. And I'm stuck because I'm at your house. I can't go nowhere. So I have to listen. But it's you know, I really do, you know, appreciate them, definitely. But I am going to check out those others that you named for sure, because that seems real interesting. And you know, like I said, I'm believing everything you're saying, so I'm going to check them out for sure. You guys definitely need to hit Noah up and check out his website. It's I believe it's noahsilvermusic.com.
Yep, NoahSilvermusic.com, or if you're on Facebook, facebook.com/NoahSilvermusic. And yeah, I've got some pre songs on Bandcamp. And if you happen to like any of the songs, definitely shoot me a message. I'd love to talk to you and hear what you think about it. You know. Got you.
And we're gonna go right now, take a short break, and go to another track, and then we're gonna finish up. And this is Noah Silver, everybody. So. Pay attention, and as I always say, stay connected. All right.
Mama gave me a simple name. 2 eyes, 10 toes, she raised me, so I turn out well behaved. Now Mama's gone, the search was on. Date by mate, the years grew long, until the day I saw your foxy face. Oh baby, I give them my ears for you, 'cause I know I'd still be hearing music. I give them my ears for you. Ooh baby, you got what I need. I give them my ears for you, 'cause I know you still love me without them. I give them my ears for you. Oh sugar, I give them my ears for you. Coming home from work's a breeze. Dinner's waiting, then we watch TV. Aches and pains, they come but go. 'Cause baby, you're like Midas, turn my blues into gold. I give my ears for you, 'cause I know I'd still be hearing music. I give my ears for you. Ooh, baby, you got what I need. I give my ears for you, 'cause I know you'd still love me without them. I give my ears for you. Oh, sweetheart, I give my ears for you. For you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. For you. For you. I give my, yeah, you. For you. It's true. Oh, darling, don't you know? I give my ears for you.
Fuego Beach Radio, back with Noah Silver. Talking about a lot of things right now, man. He spoke to you and all of us about, what bands, he's really into and his, that influence him. I do, want to know if you are the only person who writes your music, or you did talk about collaborations, but I mean, most of your tracks are pretty much written by you, or do you have anybody you work
no,
with
I
on
write
a
it all.
constant?
I write it all.
Okay, cool. That's really good right there. Cause I'm a
Yeah, my
lyrical person.
engineer, his name is Mike Okasami. He's probably one of the most talented musicians I've ever met in my life. He and I produce it together.
Okay.
And it really winds up working out 50 in terms of the production. But as far as the writing goes, I do write all of it.
Okay, good. That's really good right there. And I'm really into lyrics. Sometimes like I tell people I don't even need, I'll just listen to lyrics. Like I'll drown everything else out. And I'm big on lyrics, and I mean, the whole production, yeah, I'm big on that also. But like lyrics, I really listen to what people are saying. And that's good to know that when I give you credit for writing that, I wasn't lying. I wasn't just saying that, It's good to know that you do write all that.
Well, thank you. That's really, like, I consider that my forte. In terms of my technical ability with instruments right now, like drums, I'm a good drummer. I'm not a great drummer.
Okay.
Guitar, I'm okay at. I'm good enough to obviously write the songs, and I can play it pretty well on stage, but I can't do anything fancy with the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And vocals, I've been taking voice lessons, but I'm still not Beyonce or anything. But and don't get me wrong, like I still work on them like all the time, and I'm always trying to get better at my instruments. But really, what I've been working at most over the past, I guess, when did I start writing music? I guess that would have been about 2003, 2004, back when I was like a junior in high school. Ever since then, like, that's been my main focus, is just getting better at, like, writing good songs, just like the songs that have a really good structure and lyrics that are compelling and melodies that are catchy,
Oh yeah, definitely. That's like the key. Right there is catchy. That's what gets everybody into it. I always tell everybody, the majority of people, not that men do not buy CDs and stuff, but a lot of women and teenagers buy CDs, especially teenage girls. And when it's catchy, they love catchy.
Sure. I mean, a classic example of that, of a song that was really, really catchy, but the lyrics were kind of non-existent, would be that Hanson song from back in the day. You remember, like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, the flat out fact, like, okay, like, that song, I'm not gonna get really into what I think of that song.
No, don't
you're,
even.
You're entitled to like it if you want, but like just looking, like, dissecting that song, like, picking it apart, Like, okay, the hook there was, bop, bop, ba, da, bop, doo, bop. Those aren't even words, So literally, there are no lyrics. However, it was obviously a catchy enough melody that it sold tons and tons of albums and got them a lot of fame, So that just goes to show, like don't get me wrong, like lyrics are, in my mind, are very, very important. But I think a good melody is even more important, because when you first listen to a song, you're not going to catch all the lyrics,
No.
and especially if you hear a song live, like it could be a really crappy mix, and you could hear practically none of what the lead singer is singing, and it's a shame because, to me, like I think lyrics are really, really important, but the flat out fact is people hear melody before they hear lyrics, so if your melody isn't good, then you're going to have problems.
Yeah. No, that's, again, true stuff right there. Definitely true. So like I told, it was, I definitely wanted you on, to do an interview with you for a while. As I do everybody I interview on here, it always takes a little bit, to get everything on track. But I'm glad we did the interview. I definitely appreciate everything you're doing, and I appreciate, you being on the show and everything, because it's definitely a blessing to have another talented musician come in and speak knowledge that you have to everybody, because there's a lot of people out there that are listening, even though they may not comment on my segments like I want them to. I know they listen because I see the views. You know what I mean? So whatever you can do, from coming on here and helping out, maybe an artist or a person that may not know as much as you, they might listen and take heed to your words, and who knows, you might be one of their influences. Next time I do an interview, they might say, yeah, man, Noah Silver is one of my influences.
Great.
So.
There's been so many people who I've been blessed to have inspire me, and yeah, I hope one day I can inspire some other people. And I just want to say thanks for having me on, man. Like it's been a blast talking to you, and you've raised some really good questions, and it's been really fun talking about it. So anytime you ever want to talk music, I am always, always, always up for talking music to anybody, and that goes for anybody who's listening. If you wanna talk music with me, just send me a message. I am down to talk.
That's cool. That is definitely cool. Now, real quick, let them know, if you got Twitter, Facebook, and the website again, and any contact info.
Sure. Well, right now I'm not really focusing on Twitter that much. As much as I know it's important, I can't handle like eight status updates a day. It's just too much for me right now. But I do tend to my Facebook regularly. My Facebook page is facebook.com/NoahSilverMusic, and I love talking to my friends and my fans on there, and I try to keep it fun. And my website is noahsilvermusic.com, and my Bandcamp is noahsilvermusic.bandcamp.com. And like I said, I've got a bunch of free tracks on there. All I ask in exchange is an email. If forgetting the music, and if you like any of the songs, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'd like to hear what you think.
Okay, cool, man. And again, that's April 26th. He has his actually it's a release party, album release, right?
Yeah, CD release show, and I've been working on this CD for years. Okay. So this is the show to go to, man. This is gonna be the one. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna have so much energy, and it's gonna be packed full of people. So if you want to catch one of my shows, this is the one to go to. Okay.
And matter of fact, now you can get into what's the tickets look like?
Tickets are gonna be $8 at the door.
Okay.
So they're not that expensive. And like I said, there's gonna be there's these two singer-songwriters that are splitting the opening act. So you kind of get two different people for that first slot, and then we're gonna have a band in the middle. They're gonna be a lot of fun too, and we're gonna be headlining the night out.
Okay, that's really good. And like I said, I will be in attendance. I already know. I'm gonna be there, and I definitely tell everybody to come out, have fun. Though maybe they'll be able to speak with you if everybody's not bum rushing the stage and everything. But seriously though, everybody needs to support. My main thing is support each other. It doesn't matter if you're not from the DMV area. If you're from New York, Philly, Jersey, you still need to support because we'll support you. Noah, Fuego Beach Radio will definitely support you in anything you do as long as you support back. And just, that it doesn't mean you have to, spend a lot of money or do anything. Just by telling a friend to check something out is support. And that is that little. Liking Noah's page, that's support. And you better not be that damn lazy that you can't click the like button. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Because I won't call y'all out, but let it happen a little bit longer, and I will start calling people out.
Yeah, and for anybody who's listening that has a band or if you're just a solo artist or anything, let me know about your music. I'm always looking to hear new music. So if you wanna promote yourself a bit, shoot me a message, and I'd be happy to listen to it and get into your music.
Yep, and that again, it was great talking to you, Noah, and we're gonna do this again. Hopefully, actually, right before the show, we should do this again. Actually, before.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm
Yes.
definitely down for that.
Yeah, definitely speak about it, and so you could definitely plug everything that's going on. But all right, we're gonna holla at you later, and I want to holla at you real quick, Noah. So just stay on the line for a second.
Sure.
All right, y'all.
Thanks
We're gonna
again.
go out with this track.
All right.
It's howling in the basement while a curdling cries. Footprints hit the pavement, woolly, wicked, and vile. Hunger for a scandal, covered in lies. Lycanthropic, sweet, hypnotic, dark lullabies. You've grown, you've proven who you are, and I know it's hard to quench. Light lives burning under stars, even when you're so alone. Oh, you're so alone. Oh, you're so alone.
What's going on? This is Fuego Beats from Fuego Beats Radio, and I want to tell everyone to check out the greatest sci-fi radio station out, Super 564 on Blog Talk Radio. They have the best topics, including sci-fi films, comic books, video games, and they even have a featured artist segment for musicians weekly. So if you have an obsession with sci-fi films, music, or video games like me, then it's the station for you. Make sure you check them out on blogtalkradio.com/super564. That's blogtalkradio.com/SUPAFI64. All right? And remember, stay connected.
You're listening to Fuego Beats Radio, the #1 online talk radio station.
What's going on? This is Fuego Beats, and I'm on the line with Allegheny Street. What's going on, y'all?
Hey.
Yo,
Thanks for having
screaming.
us.
Chilling. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I've been, we've been talking to Allegheny Street for a while, and I definitely, I'm interested to hear like everything. Everybody that knows about this interview was like, man, hurry up and do the interview. We want to know what they're about, because they do alternative folk. And I'm like,
that's what we dubbed ourselves.
and I'm like, what's that? That's what. Honestly, I mean, I tried to look up, but it's like, it's almost like you started your own thing, because it's like, and that's good.
If you put alternative in front of any genre, really, you just got your.
Then all of a sudden, it's really cool. That's what happened.
Okay. So I'm gonna start off with this. I'm gonna start off, and I'm gonna ask you guys, where are you from, for one?
We're out here in Warrenton, Virginia, in the county of Foster. Allegheny Street is actually the street we grew up on, so has a whole bunch of memories of us growing up and stuff, and it really just encompasses everything we are as family, because we are brother and sister. I'm Joshua. This is my sister,
Stephanie.
So we chose that as a name because it kind of just picks everything up.
Where it all started.
It is where it all started. Coming from like a musical family. So yeah, we're out here in country Virginia.
Country Virginia.
Yeah.
Country Virginia. Now I only see Warrington. I think I've seen it when I'm going down 95. Like I used to live in Stafford for a second. And
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's not too far there.
yeah, it was like, I came from New York, so it was like, yeah, it was kind of country down there. I was like, wow, how can I? But it was cool though. It was like really peaceful in that area and everything. So everybody needs to move there. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Good. I think that's why we moved out here in the first place when we were younger. But
Yeah.
it was definitely a good place for us to grow up. It's really chill, help us grow into our folk sound, I guess. And then as we got older, more influence came in, and so that's where we got the alternative.
I got you. So it's just you two in the band?
Yeah, that's that.
Oh,
Yeah, we like our vocal sound as like a duo here, because the brother sister harmony blend is really great. And then I sit here and play guitar, and Stephanie plays around with some percussion, and we like the simple sound that it gives, but also we like playing around when we're like in the studio, kind of broadening out the sound, make it a little bit fuller stuff. We like playing around, so maybe at some point we'd love to do more fuller like band sound, but right now we're just really playing chill sound that we're getting.
No, that's cool. I mean, it's like, real laid back and everything. When, like I said, when I first, when you first contacted, I wasn't sure what I was gonna hear, and I was like, wow, this is pretty good. So I've been like I've been trying to see how I can compare you guys, and I'm like, I can't. Like, it's like in a whole lane by yourself, and it's real cool. So you actually answered my next question about what the name really means and everything, but obviously that's a street. And so with the I guess I could ask you, what made you get into the business like that?
Well, actually, it's really funny. During the springtime of last year, we went and tried out for X Factor, that show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We
tried out separately, and we both sat in line for like 20 hours. It was pretty ridiculous. I couldn't stand it. But then we
We got shot down.
We totally got shot down. And when we came, we were in this like Roche Motel. And we decided, and we were like, why didn't we try out together? We could have totally done it. And ever since then, we decided to kind of move forward, and we got this gig playing for Chicago Grill and Manassas as their band for the summer.
Yeah,
so that kind of launched it. Yeah.
And then opportunities have just kind of been coming our way ever since we got together. So we kind of took it as a sign that this is the right track to go. And
yeah.
Oh, that's
we grew up like family and musical. Our parents were in the church bands and stuff like that, and our boys in the music. We were always just there jamming out and stuff like that. So we really wanted to make it our career, and since we already had it in our lives ever since we were young. So we decided to take it and run with it. So
yeah.
What's going on?
No, that's definitely cool right there. So you said you were at the Unos. I know about the one in Manassas, right? Like
yeah.
Okay. That's cool though, man. That's like, and that's kind of quick because, like you said, you was at the X Factor. That's crazy right there. Because I remember I was in LA and they had like tryouts for that, and I was like never. I'm not doing any wild stuff like that. Like I was like scared to do that. I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm doing this right here. But that's real cool. You had to get the experience. Unfortunately, you guys. Didn't make it like that, but it's experience. You probably met a lot of people.
Definitely. You know what? It happened for a reason. I'm really, really glad that it happened that way because, I feel a lot stronger. We feel a lot stronger together than we do separate. And so, of course, you got a lot more contacts and you get to talk to a lot more people and you got, two is better than one. So it's just really, for us.
We basically rely on my good looks.
Okay, cool. You said you're good looks.
Oh no, she's ridiculous.
Oh, she's serious. Nah, I'm joking. That's
she's
cool.
Beautiful. I have the beautiful.
He's my beautiful brother.
I'm just a little baby.
He's a little baby.
Oh, so who's the oldest?
With nobody's there.
Whatever. Stephanie's just a tad bit older.
Just a little bit. I'm older.
Okay.
Definitely
So you're the baby. You're the baby. Oh yeah, I'm the baby of the family. So I know. Even if you're only a couple, like a year or not even, you're still a baby. So, and they'll hold it against you.
I'm 22 and I'm still very much the baby of the family.
Oh wow. See, you know what? And I like that you guys. Well, yeah, you guys are young. So it's like one of those things that when I'm talking to you, I'm thinking you guys are older, like. And that's good too, because that means you're mature, and that's what everybody looks for. Like I'm telling you, that's like the best thing to have, to be young. Because I know a lot of people, they're like trying to break in the industry at like 37, and I'm like, whoa, not saying you shouldn't. Anybody out there, don't think I'm gonna say don't do it, but it's a real good look when you're young.
When you're on stage, oh no.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah, we're, in our 20s, but we have a lot of youthful energy to us. We just, we definitely get down to business when we need to, and it's serious and practice time, but we definitely like to have a lot of fun, because,
or we're going to end up like that guy who's like, hands on the ground, hands on the ground.
Oh, my God. None of this stupid music, because that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even know the stuff that people send in, and and again, I'm not hating on anybody, but the fact of the matter, if it's garbage, it's garbage, and that's just why I was so happy to, when I heard you guys, I'm like, yes, it's some like real music. It's not just a good hook. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I like lyrics. Like I'll break it down, to like everything. Like break the beat down, the instruments. I will break it down, and it's just the fact that some of this stuff is just nonsense out here. In every genre too. That's the thing.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've heard from my friends that the way I write, it's really real. It's real situations, and I'm not trying. A lot of the times, I'm not trying to put crazy metaphors on it. A lot of times, I'm just giving you real talk, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. So, we had this song "Come Back to Me," and it's just me, pouring my heart out in every which way, no matter how pathetic it is, and people. My friends have just told me, it's really connectable. It's really relatable because people go through that. It's not all glitters and rainbows. So we go down in the dump.
I like that glitter and rainbow.
Yeah, right.
Hey, but if you guys, if you guys, anybody that's listening, you already know to go to youtube.com/Mr. Fuego Beats to hear segments of this interview. But right now we're gonna go to a track and we'll be right back.
The money, don't count me in, don't count me in. Stay the fuck from me. Haters acting funny. I see you, but we got it in, we got it in. If it ain't about getting paper, see you later. To my haters, catch the vapors. Man, just don't count me in, just don't count me in. Man, to the dough stop, I'ma show shots. That's right. Stay to wherever they go, cop guap. I'm good food, fix my niggas from my pot. I got you. I'm saluting anybody on the road to drop. Money in the bag, coasting in the jag, speeding on the highway, trying to reach the lab. No, for all of y'all that doubted, y'all just made a nigga laugh. Take the champagne up, who the need a glass? Connected on the stress, right? Power came with test, right? For all of y'all that fronted, I'm about to lift your dress. Showered on the shame, you fronted on the game. It's Gualo hard to follow, get used to the name. Gualo on his business, now they buying me some tickets. They used to show up, now I'm showing them the difference. Real niggas tell me go hard, get the riches, and put these on, they some fake shit. If it ain't about the money, don't count me in, don't count me in. Stay the fuck from me. Haters acting funny. I see you, but we got it in, we got it in. If it ain't about getting paper, see you later. To my haters, catch the vapors. Man, just don't count me in, just don't count me in. Man, fake friends I don't need, nah. My reason is I be gone sky high for 4 seasons. Niggas see me all late brunch, I know niggas ain't eating. Why? But I'm big homie, I keep reaching. Put my hands out, and some will reach back. But that's just the word of mouth, I keep a closed trap. I'm enemy to stay, still you know my face. I see you spread it all, but I'm still up in the race. While you were busy being local, calling out of state. I hooked up with some niggas, love loyally to grace. I'm paid, paid dinner, remember you was fake. I ain't never had swag, you be listening to my tapes. Real talk, nigga. I'm not with most you niggas no more. Feel me? I got time for the fake shit. Shit on guap. Shit on guap. If it ain't about the money, don't count me in, don't count me in. Stay the fuck from me. Haters acting funny. I see you, but we got it in, we got it in. If it ain't about getting paper, see you later. To my haters, catch the vapors. Just don't count me in, just don't count me in. Man.
Hey, what's going on? It's Fuego Beats back with Allegheny Street, Stephanie and Josh. That was a track from Young Guap, from Guap TV. Check him out. He's doing a lot of good things, and I really want you guys to connect with that guy because he does like everything, man. I'll tell you about him more later on, but yeah, man. So you guys, like I said, was busting out the answers before I could ask them. So it's all good though. Oh, I'm choking up here. I'm sorry. So
all good.
I guess now I'm on to I'll ask you this question. Who or what other genres would you say you dabble in? You said you do, the folk. So like, is there anything else that you're doing now as far as like, rock? Do you do any R&B stuff or pop or are you looking to do that?
Yeah, we're actually in the process of writing for a full-length album that we're really looking forward to come out like early 2012 or recording somewhere in that time. And right now we're playing around in a lot of different genres. We have like a rock ballad working out right now, and a real actually like a real soul blues song coming out that it's actually an up-tempo soul blues song, and it's really awesome. We can really rock it out. But yeah, also I actually played a new song for my dad the other day, and he's like, "That's way more mainstream than we usually play around with." So we're really we're trying to go in every bit of direction we can.
It's just more about what he feels at the moment, like when he's writing the song. It's not trying to fit into any mold. It's just about what it is at the moment.
Okay,
So.
cool. No, and I mean, you both of you guys write, right? Or just one?
Well, Josh really writes most of the stuff. I'm not like the writer, but he'll bring something to me and I can just come up with a part or harmonize like really quickly, or it's really collaborative when it comes to like the melody and how it goes in that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're playing around with her writing more stuff, and she's got some really like fun kind of quirky songs that really like play into her personality, and it's real fitting for us. So, you know, we're both excited for her writing more stuff for us because, you know, it's more to bring to the table. So
Yeah.
we're playing around with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's definitely cool right there. I mean, I just that's what I seen from you guys. I was like, wow, I really see like good writing, and just the whole like everything together. I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? Like this is kind of cool. So that's what I've been telling, you know, a lot of people. I was like, you know, when I post this, you guys need to listen, because there's a lot of artists that, you know, come through me, and I'm like, if there's a good writer, y'all need to deal with them, because I can see in my head already, this is just the producer in me is thinking of, wow, like all these people right now that I already know, and you guys, and could come up with something just crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I would love to collaborate with some different people, with some different people that would really like open up our writer side and, you know, just help us evolve more musically. So that'd be great to collaborate with different people from, that's totally interested.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, like I said, anytime there's something, I mean, I'll definitely keep you guys connected with that. I mean, I definitely want to know everything you guys do. Like, I mean, I don't want to, I mean, yeah, you could say I want to be like the homing device kind of, you know, if you have a show anywhere, just let me know, because a lot of different places, you know, I have somebody that could, you know, check you guys out just to support, you know what I mean? Because I'm down for real music. I keep saying that. But yeah, so I can so I guess what was your big influence, like both of you guys? What's your, I mean, you can tell me individually what influenced you guys the most as far as your music and everything, or if it's a person, an artist, or whoever or whatever.
I like a lot of blues and like gospel music actually. There's, and her name is Eva Cassidy. She's like one of my biggest influences. We both like Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we definitely like that. But on the other hand, like, I mean, all different kinds of music, really. It's there's just so many.
Stephanie's incredibly obsessed with Jessie J right now.
Oh, yeah. I like Jessie J a lot. Because she's perfect. Her live version is out of this world. It's crazy. It's so good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, my gosh. I like a lot of, I'd say, like, I don't know. Most of my favorite artists are probably like James Morrison. He's over in the UK. He's a really, really great artist. His lyrics are really true. John Mayer, you just can't deny how good he is on that guitar. No matter what anybody says, you know. So, and I don't know. I like to pull from a lot of different people. I think Drake's writing is real. It's real, and it's just fun to listen to, and you know, he has a story, and I think that really brings people want to the story, because not only is it music, it's entertainment value. So I think people get entertained listening to Drake. Not only is he a great rapper, but you know, he's got something to say as well. So I think that just people in their own genre saying what they need to say really inspire me.
Yeah, and that's one thing about me is like I mean, I love the music part, you know, instruments and everything, but if the lyrics are not saying nothing, and I'm not calling anybody out, Soldier Boy. I'm not calling anybody. Let me stop. But anything like that stupid, ignorant, dumb stuff, I cannot get with. It has to say something like. And I'm sorry, I know I might upset people that like that kind of that bubblegum stuff. You know what I mean? I don't get. It's cool sometimes to rock with it or whatever. But as far as if you ask me, I'm like, nah, I like something. And this is me personal. I'm not saying it don't have to be everybody, but I like that story thing. So I mean, I like Drake, and writers like that. I mean, that's if you're a good writer, it's just so much. It's crazy. It is.
I definitely agree, and it wouldn't matter what genre in. If you got something to say, people are willing to listen.
Yeah, definitely. Every their own kind of music. It's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh man, definitely. My wife has got me on to some country. I cannot name I can name old country singers and all that, but she's like, she writes too, and she's like really into country right now. Like she's been writing all these country songs, and I'm like, I'm thinking country is just sad and you're killing your dog, but when I listen to it, it's really not like that. It's like they really say something, and I mean,
yeah. Most like country. If you watch their videos, it's like a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
All of their stuff.
And there's a lot of country influence out here in Warrenton and stuff.
Yeah,
we definitely grew up around it, and I think sometimes in our harmonies together, I think you can kind of see a kind of country influence, but we don't have the twang, so we can't really call it.
True.
I think it's like to it,
No, yeah, but it's. I mean, like I said, I like everything I've heard so far from you guys, and I'll let you know if you ask me, hey, it's something good, and I'm not gonna, I'm not rude about it, but I'll let you know, hey, I like this one better than that one, but I listen to like every track, on the website and everything, and yeah, it was it was pretty good, man. I really like everything. What else? There was something else I wanted to ask before I go to another. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to another track and then we'll come back. All right?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. You hear that? They come and take them away. Yeah. One time to get loud, 3 shots for 5 down, 6 miles and running, 757 running, blasting you bastards like Samus Aran. No one else standing, I'm planning to take command. Fed up with all you rappers who getting no support. Punchlines fist bump, I'm not from Jersey, but I'm so short. Yeah, I'm looking in the mirror, the man that's looking back. Don't care that y'all don't feel him. I spit it on the track for me, myself, and I spit it till my mouth is dry. The man I turn my back on is still standing by my side. Now I'm coming for him, contorting my mind, ignoring the signs. My mama warned him, I'm flowing out of my mind, I'm brainstorming. Jumping in George Foreman, the village is coming for me. Stay Shrek, you never coming second. Nerves wrecking as I'm hitting the stage. I reckon the state of the game today is just lame, but I don't even care. Keep climbing the stairs until I'm getting 2 thumbs up from a one-armed man. I call the ambulance to come and take them away. To take them away, to come and take them. Call the ambulance to come and take them away. To take them away, to come and take them. Call the ambulance to come and take them away. To come and take them away, to come and take them. One time to get loud, 3 shots for 5 down, 6 miles and running, 757 running. No, I can't be back, cause I ain't never left yet. Taking them back to 8 tracks and cassette decks. More rounds than Lambo, more rounds than Rocky can't go. Bigger leaps than Lambo, never say the words I can't go. Try to knock me down, so I let him. Just to show him how to rise up, so forget it. My mama raised me right, so I'm getting her anyhow she wants when I make it. I'm a menace, I'm blessed and I know it. I show it in weird ways and weird days. I raise like work in a year, in the same place. Geared up, I face anybody on this gridiron. Words hard, metal mouth, so I grit iron. Pretty smart, yeah, I may be on a roll. Now I'm sitting on so much dough, I'm on a roll. Yeah, it's all in love. Jay got 99 problems, bitch, I ain't got one. Call the ambulance to come and take them away. To take them away, to come and take them. Call the ambulance to come and take them away. To take them away, to come and take them. Call the ambulance to come and take them away. To come and take them away, to come and take them. One time to get loud, 3 shots for 5 down, 6 miles and running, 757 running. I couldn't sing, so I started to rap. When rap started to sing, hip-hop was my raft. I couldn't sing, so I started to rap. When rap started to sing, hip-hop was my raft. Couldn't sing, so I started to rap. When rap started to sing, hip-hop was my raft. Call the ambulance. 7, run it. Yeah, what up? J Pharaoh, what up? T West, what up? T.O.R.E., what up, boy? URL Music. Pick up kids. TBS. Check. Oh, and the family. Yeah. Fuego. What up, boy?
Okay, yo, this is Fuego Beats back with Allegheny Street, and that was Crossover. They got a show. Crossover has a show down in Norfolk, VA. I believe it's December 17th. So y'all need to check them out if y'all are down there. It's gonna be at Shaka's. So check them out. Back to Allegheny Street, and I'm saying that okay, right? I'm not mistaken in the way I'm pronouncing.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Because
Yeah,
I do that. I do that. So
Pretty messed up as we sound.
Yeah.
So
cool.
It seems normal to us, but I guess it's not.
yeah,
People.
I guess so.
No. It's just like sometimes, you know, when I see something that looks so simple, I'm the type of person that's like, it's not that simple. It has to be something more than that. But I mean, that's cool. It was. I thought it was like. I mean, it's cool. Like the meaning behind it. I mean, to me, that's like the best thing because that's like where you're from, and you kind of like that's important to keep representing that in all ways. So that's cool right there. So okay, what makes you guys unique? Now I already know. I mean, you got folk and alternative. So in that, other than that, what makes you guys unique? So how are you unique other than that? Like what do you think makes I mean the way you market yourself or what do you think makes you guys unique from everybody else in the industry?
Well, actually, we're really sort of ridiculous in the things that we do. We're pretty outgoing, and we don't sacrifice who we are for anything we do. So everything that comes out is just natural, and most of the time it's awkward.
Awkward humor, definitely.
Awkward humor. Yeah.
And then I think as brother and sister, I know we went to this music conference in Ohio a while back, the MC Music Conference.
Oh, I
and,
seen that video. Sorry.
Yeah, we talked to we had that on their YouTube. We talked to Brian Johnson, an A&R from Atlanta Records, and he actually told us that like we had a real good thing going with the brother sister vibe, and I think that he was able to like remember who we are out of the sea of people performing. Just because you don't see that a lot around anymore, especially in music groups other than country. I feel like there's a lot of country groups like that, but otherwise there's not really anyone that's doing that. So we just have the brother-sister vibe going on. And
when we're on stage, we sort of play off of that, like off of each other. And so it kind of creates a different environment.
Yeah.
No, it does. Yeah, and you're actually probably more comfortable. You know what I mean? Because it's not Because I know there's one group that they lied and said they were brothers, and I knew they weren't. But I mean, they lied or whatever, and you could tell they weren't comfortable because they got put together. And I behind the scenes, they didn't realize that I knew that, but I was like, whatever. But they kind of like was put together, and it was like, yeah, we're brothers. And I'm like, I can tell when you're BSing. But I mean, the thing I'm saying though is that you're the comfortable, how you guys are comfortable with each other, even on camera. I was like, I didn't even know you guys were related, honestly, until I really read the bio and everything. And I was like, oh, wow, they're related. Like, I could have told that. At first, I was like, are they just, like, best friends? But I knew there was, like, a bond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dad swears that we should have been twins.
Yeah. I'm the only person who can tell him that he's stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Without me.
Yeah.
Going on. Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. For sure. So, and I know you guys performed like a lot of spots. You did say there was Uno's. Where have you performed outside of the state? Or like around other states like New York, Philly, or anything like that?
You know, and not yet. We went in Ohio, and when we were there, we actually just the Cleveland Browns game was getting out, so we just stood there in front of the stadium and we just sang a cappella and set our keys and our flyers out there, and
And we just sang in front of the stadium. It was the craziest thing
it was
ever.
so nuts, and it was definitely adrenaline rush. But people, you know, the thousands of people were flooding out of the stadium and just picking up our flyers and looking at us, and we were just singing, and it was crazy. So I don't know. Well, that's the only other place, but
Yeah, but for the springtime, we're going to go to Georgia,
Okay.
and we're going to play in Georgia, and we're trying to work out something for South Carolina and North Carolina. So that's sort of where.
we're just kind of going to go on this thing where, you know, stay with people that we know and just kind of explore and play places and, you know, really trying to
Just get our music out there.
get our music out there. So we're going to stay with people. We got a lot of people around the United States, you know, so.
Yeah, we do.
And that's
So
cool.
we-
Like anybody else. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying anybody that's listening to this needs to definitely, if they have any kind of, you know, open mics or whatever, man, invite the Allegheny
Right.
Street for real, because I mean you won't be disappointed at all. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm serious. Like, I mean, I told you. Well, you just talking right there. I was zoning out, thinking like they can do this, they can do that. Right now, and I'm like, let me chill out and not talk about it on this interview. You know, I'll holler at y'all, you know, after this and everything, and just tell you what like the idea I had just now. But yeah, that's
Right.
really cool, man. That's definitely cool.
Yeah, we just like the open mic scene too, and that whole
Mhm.
circuit. We've been playing up at Iota on Thursday nights.
Our Wednesday.
Or yeah, Wednesday actually. Yeah, that's up in Arlington. It's a huge music spot. Like I heard John Mayer and Nora Jones used to go there when they're winning.
Oh wow.
Apparently, and set up there and play. It's an awesome spot because usually open mics, you know, open mics they don't have like stages. It's not really
Yeah.
music oriented in that place, but this place has like a giant stage and everyone's there to listen to music.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. So you just go there, listen to other people, you get heard as well, and you network, you talk to people,
Yeah.
have amazing stories. So we definitely, you know, open mic is a
Open
great
mics
way to meet people.
are really inspiring because you look at other artists and you see what they're doing and you're like, oh, that's cool. I never thought of that. Or
Mhm.
something that they think about, or the way that their voice sounds, or the way their guitar instrument sounds. It just, for some reason, it inspires us. So
Yeah.
we like to go see. Yeah,
definitely.
we are not
Hesitant to go
hesitant
in
to
there.
go
Yeah.
to.
No, I know what you're saying. No, I understand that completely, and that's why I really like the you know, the bands and everything too, because it's like you can go a lot of places, you know, with you know, nobody is fear. Like I'm telling you, some of these bands and stuff and are like they make people scared. You know what I mean? To like invite them because they think you know a mosh pit is gonna break out. But you guys like are you know, it's not like you're boring or nothing, but you guys are like mellow. But it gets you energetic because it's like music. So I mean, there's a lot of spots that would definitely be interested to have you guys. And I know down in you know, I used to live down in Hampton Roads, Virginia, and they really like they would be big like on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of I used to go down in Southern Virginia. They said Southern Virginia would really benefit us.
Like the
Oh,
college.
The
the
college
college
scene
people
down there and
like
stuff
us,
like
yeah.
that. And there's different festivals down
We were
there.
thinking that we were going to go to the Metro in DC and just
Oh, no.
sort of shut up and start singing.
And see what happens.
That's most likely going to happen.
Oh, no, that's cool.
But we'll
That's cool.
post it on you.
We will have the video.
Oh, all right. No, that's real good. That's. I mean, that's what they do. Like I'm used to that. You know, up in New York, they do that right in the subway, all of that. And I don't see that enough around here. And it's like, you know, I don't know if people get nervous. I've only seen like I had a lady was playing the violin in front of like the ABC store, and I was like, wow. But it was different than they. You know, I'm used to that. You know, they do that, and then you know they might. You know, you might give them a couple of dollars, but I mean, I know you guys would do it just because to get yourselves out there and just because you love music. I know
Yeah.
that. Okay, so
We become those people.
well, you said. Oh wow. No, that's cool. I told you, man. All of that is cool. I like it. I know everybody I've told, like I said, in other genres, they're like really interested to hear, you know, this interview, and they're like, oh, that's cool, man. I'll do that. You know what I mean? That's like the whole thing I heard this whole week is like, do that. No, you don't do my interview today. Just deal with them because I'm interested in hearing what they got to say of, you know, how they do everything. And I'm like, well, I am too. So we you know, I was definitely happy that, you know, you guys were able to you know, get on tonight. But I have a question. So what do you want to be known as? Like, when people hear your music, what do you want them to think? Like, you know, when they hear it.
That's a good question.
You know, a lot of people say, you know, they come up and you're like, oh, you're great. Do you want to be famous? I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be respected for my music and, you know, for
good music.
Yeah, respected as a musician far more than being famous, you know?
Yeah.
So, of course, we want to do this as a career. We want to make a living, right? But at the same time, I'm not going to sacrifice it for the fame because what we got, you know, our music, that's what keeps keeping us
So
going.
I guess you would say that, like, when somebody hears us say what would be like, that's real. You know, those are real.
Okay. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, so just that, you know, you want to hear that they're real. They're not fake. You're not out here for money. It's just, I mean, and when you think of it like that, I mean, the money will come. I always tell people, don't get into none of this stuff for money, like nothing. Just understand that it's going to get there and, you know, think about all the other talents you have. And you could do that, you know what I mean, to get money. But like music, you shouldn't put a price on it. But if you can get money from it by, I mean, hey, you know, that doesn't hurt. But if you're just all about money, as soon as it doesn't come, that's when you're not going to do it anymore. And
you know what? That's why people are asking, oh, why didn't you sell your EP? Because we have our 5-song EP, Always Lead Here, up for download on our website. And I said, why aren't you selling it? And I'm like, you know what? Right now, like,
it's about getting it out there.
About getting it out there. It's about,
we're not concerned about how many people are buying our music. We just want people to hear it, you know?
Exactly.
So I'm like, no, I'm not going to sell it to you because I want you to hear it. You know, it could limit people from hearing it if they're trying to put a price on it. And it's just not everyone, you know?
Fine,
yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. I like that too, man. That's, man, like every question, man, I'm like, wow, I like this. It's crazy. It's crazy. So
I like your laugh because your laugh is making me laugh because of it.
Oh my God, yo, they've been telling me I sound like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh when I laugh. Oh my, but I was asking, huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? I didn't hear that.
I said, and then you just said, "Oh my!" Just like
oh yeah, oh my is my thing. No, I'm just joking. But so any shows coming up? Like you said, you have one. I know you have one every Wednesday, right? You said you go to you said Iota.
We just try to go to any available open mics. We try to play them out. Because they're ones if they're doing good, or you know what?
Whatever we're feeling,
we just like to try out new places because that means new people, new scene.
But this weekend on Saturday we have a show. We are playing at the Artisan Market in Silver Spring,
which we also play at the same venue except they're moving it inside. But it's in December. We have one in December.
December 3rd is the next one.
Okay. And the same place.
Yeah, it's the same place. So we're playing there.
And then we're hooking up with Dogfish at Ale House in Fairfax. And we're going to play a show there because they've been inquiring for quite a while and wait to get in there and do that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And
we'll post all that stuff on our website.
All available.
Facebook and stuff.
AlleghenyStreet.com.
Okay.
Which has a link to all the social media that we got. So
yeah, whenever we have a new place to play, we always put it up there so people can come see us.
Okay, that's great. That is definitely great. And I will, like I said, any ones that I can attend, I'll try. I have a one of the co-hosts. She lives in Maryland, so I'm gonna see if it's possible if they can get there. Just like I said, for support. Because
cool.
that's definitely cool right there, and I'll let her know who's so you can so they can say, hey, I'm down with Fuego and all this stuff, so you won't think it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a weirdo and looking at you and all that stuff. No, I'm joking. So, all right. So actually, no, it's not my last question. My next question is about you said you had an EP and you're working on an album. So
Right.
when do you think that might drop?
That's a really good question. Right now, we want to find someone that we could really connect with to produce our sound or kind of tighten our sound and stuff. So we want to find a quality recording place. Not the moment we're just kind of in writing stages. So
Yeah,
we're really hoping we really want to make sure this is quality work. Don't want any of it to be shoddy or anything. So
Yeah.
we're really taking our time with it. Because the first thing, the first full length thing we out there we want to be quality. So we're hoping.
We're saying that it's going to be next year. We're not quite sure when yet, but we're in the state writing.
Yeah, but the realistic is next year. But what I'm hoping for is, late winter, early spring. But right now we put the free content on there. We have the 5-song EP, All Roads Lead Here, and then the 2 extra buzz tracks that we put out before that. So
Bonus.
yeah, bonus. So you got 7 tracks up there to listen to, and of course we're definitely to the whole YouTube cover thing, so, we definitely like to throw up some YouTube covers, and we got some new ones coming. We're just always, working on new music.
We're working on a cover right now from JoJo. Because
Okay.
Josh is a JoJo.
I think she's incredible.
Okay, cool. That's definitely good. I'm looking forward to that, and I know everybody else is also. I do have a last question, which each of you guys are gonna have to answer separate.
All right.
But
go ahead.
what's one talent that not too many people know that you have? Like it could be anything. I mean, anything. If you could flip your eyelids up, whatever whatever you do, that not too many people know.
All right.
Sorry.
I actually can do some crazy backflips and back handsprings, and,
Oh, wow.
and then when I plane, I can do some crazy twists and turns when I'm on there. It's really fun, actually.
Oh, so he's a ninja. So Josh just said he's a ninja, everybody. So no, that's cool.
Josh. Good job.
Oh,
Okay.
well.
Okay.
But there's definitely got actually something to play.
Oh, yeah, so some people might know this about me, but I sculpt. I am an artist, so I sculpt like realistic figures out of clay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I actually have like a lot of stuff so that's something that's interesting and different.
No, okay.
Different.
That's man, that is cool. Both of those, man. I wasn't expecting that. I thought somebody like Josh was gonna say, "I know how to cook," or something like that. Something simple.
I know
I
how to
was like,
cook.
wow.
For him, he's over here. Said that.
So I'm letting everybody know. Remember,
I do. I don't know.
Let everybody know, youtube.com/Mr. Fuego Beats. If they want to listen to this interview with Allegheny Street, understand that Allegheny Street has many talents with the music, the writing, just everything. And they also, if you need any stun, Josh could do that.
Yeah.
and also sculpting. If you want your body sculpted, that's Stephanie, and I don't want that quite yet. So, but no. But I mean, it was nice talking to you guys for real, and I know a lot of people are gonna be interested, and I'm definitely interested to just keep connected with you guys, and once we'll have another interview. Or, get y'all on the show, maybe to like join one of the conversations, because we have a bunch of crazy topics. So,
Yeah.
so
We're having a fun.
Happy. I'm so happy. Thank you.
no, that's cool. So, tell them where to get the music and how to contact you guys again.
Definitely. AlleghenyStreet.com, AlleghenySt.com. And that, has all of our music for download on there and has a link to all of our, YouTube.
Social media and like YouTube. All that.
YouTube, Facebook, and then we also have a Reverb Nation platform. So
Okay.
that's what.
Okay, cool. So, I'm getting ready to play one of Allegheny Street's songs, and you hit up them, hit me up. You can email me, mrfuegobeats@gmail.com. If you, for some reason, cannot type Allegheny Street in your browser. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, but if you can, just I'll connect you. But again, it was nice talking to you. Can you stay on the line? Because I want to just talk to y'all for a second.
Sure, yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe they said we wouldn't make it, but look how far we come.
They said to stop a while ago, but look at what we've done.
There's been ups and there's been downs. We bounce back and come around. They take those words and throw them back. Stay focused and just relax. It seems that all roads lead here. It seems that all roads lead here. And don't bother listening all my faults, because I already know 'em.
I'd rather focus on my strength and work out a show.
Fought hard to stand where I stand, and a little deep to love who I am. And it's open the doors I thought I'd never know. There's been ups and there's been downs. We bounce back and come around. And take those words and throw them back. Stay focused and just relax. It seems that all roads lead here. It seems that all roads lead here. Hey, 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 hey. All these roads that I've always known have led me here where I belong. Dreams all around the bend, I'm dreaming. Right around the bend, I'm dreaming. Dreams all around the bend, I'm dreaming. Right around the bend, I'm dreaming. Dreams all around the bend, I'm dreaming. Right around the bend, I'm dreaming. Dreams all around the bend, I'm dreaming. Right around the bend, I'm dreaming. Oh, roads lead. 'Cause there's been ups and there's been downs, so we bounce back